Hi, and welcome to English 1302 at Paris Junior College, online for Summer 2. This is going to be great. I wanted to welcome you to the course. I'm the teacher, Mr. Kerry Gable. I'm your professor for this. It is summer, so I'm in the t-shirt. I'm ready to enjoy my summer, but for the next 5 weeks, give or take a few days, we're going to be doing some heavy writing and reading in English 1302. And that is a good, fun thing, okay? So this course is the second half of English, okay? So you take English 1 that teaches you how to write the modes and write a college academic essay. In this course, it's not the same as 1301. It's not continuation. In this one, we learn to write analytically, which is a different type of academic writing. We dig deeper. We look into things, okay? So we're going to write an analytical essay, which is where you analyze a document. We're going to write a synthesis essay, which is where you take a couple of things and you synthesize the ideas from them. That means that you bring them together and you draw out commonalities or differences. And then we're also going to write a critical evaluation essay, and this is where you critique a text, okay, or you critique an idea. So that's going to be the three main analysis type essays that we're going to write. Okay? We're also going to do a poetry project. We're also going to encounter drama. And then the other big thing that we're going to do in this course is we're going to write a research paper. And that research paper is a third of your grade, okay? All the stuff that goes on with it. So it's going to be critically important that you get into the research paper. So that's going to be key. And then the final thing, so we have really broken down into three sections of this course. We have the essays, we have the research paper, and then we have some online labs, the Macmillan Writers Help Labs that really help you with your grammar and your retention and things like that. So I have that all up in Blackboard right now. In fact, I have Blackboard on my computer screen right now. If you hit English 1302 Lab, you can go over there and you can go ahead and log in, get your code in, and start working through those, okay? It's important that you do that because it is quick. It will sneak up on you how much you have to do. So we need to make sure that we're doing those, okay? Also, they're due before the end of the semester, so check the syllabus, okay? They're not there. Just right there at the, if you go into the grade book and you look there, my grade book dates are often auto-generated. They're not the dates in the syllabus, so be sure that you check the dates in the syllabus and follow that, okay? So we've got those three components. And I think as we work through those, we'll get everything covered in the course, okay? There is a free trial for your labs. You can try that. Just be sure that if that trial runs out and you haven't finished, then you're going to have to purchase. And you can purchase the labs right there in Blackboard, okay? So that's kind of how this course will work. Now, remember, we're doing academic writing. We're going to be using MLA, okay? So I need all of your essays in strict MLA format. MLA is very much like math. It either has to be all or nothing. In math, if you say 2 + 2 = 5, your teacher's going to count it wrong, and you may come back and say, well, it's close. It's close. Don't I get credit for getting close? They're going to say no, because it's not right. Same way with MLA. Just because you're close does not make it correct. You will not get credit for having close formatting or close citations. It has to be correct, okay? So you have to work on your MLA formatting. That has to be perfect. You also have to work on your academic writing conventions. I have a list of those up in lesson 1, so I encourage you to look at all those. So go ahead and get that done because I'm not going to take an essay that has contractions in it. This is 1302. There's no contractions in academic writing. It's not. It's an informal tone. This is a formal tone, okay? You're going to write out your numbers less than 100. That needs to be done. Again, informal tone versus formal tone. We're going to avoid any type of vague timestamp issues like it was about, it was around. Just say what it was. Also, phrases like nowadays or in today's culture or today's people. These type of vague timestamps don't really serve any purpose. They are filler content. They actually detract from the flow of your paper. They actually hurt you as a writer. We all understand that when we're talking about culture, we're talking about today. So there's no point in saying it. Okay? So those are bad habits that we need to get out of. Right there, all of them. Now, a couple of things about office hours. We are living in a COVID-19 world, and this is an online class. I am available all the time on here. You can email me. I don't have any office hours. The school is closed, okay? So my virtual office hours, if you absolutely have to have a face-to-face conference, then we will do that virtually through Blackboard on Collaborate, and I will send that to you. You have to set that up through email. But usually we can answer any questions through email. There's 2 ways to email me. The fastest, easiest way to do it is just right here in Blackboard. It says course email. Just click it, click me, send me a message. That way it keeps all of the students that are in 1302 together, so I know what class you're in and what kind of question I'm answering, okay? Because I am not just teaching 1302 this summer too. I have a lot of students this semester in multiple courses, okay? So if you email me at the email on the syllabus, which is my work email, yes, I check it as well, then just understand that you probably need to include what course you're in, okay? Either 1301, 1302, NCBI, IRWS, whatever it is, you need to put that in there, okay? So that way I know kind of where you are, what you're doing, and that way I can answer your question better, okay? And we don't have to go back and forth. What course are you in? What question are you talking about? What essay? Okay, so that helps. Now there's a couple of things that you need to do right off the bat. Number 1, you need to take your syllabus quiz. That's there in the homepage. That's to establish your presence in the course. That's to say, hey, I'm here. I plan to take this course. I don't want to be dropped. That's what you need to do with that. The second one is the introduction discussion board. And it requires 4 things, okay? Those 4 things are that I need to know your name, your major. I need to know kind of what industry you work in. Don't tell me I work at McDonald's, because that's too much information. Let's just say I work in food service, okay? Something like that. Like I would say I work in education, okay? If you didn't already know everything about me. And then finally, tell me something that makes you awesome or unique or stand out, okay? So let me kind of set the example here, all right? So my name's Kerry Gable. I have a bachelor's degree in religion and philosophy from Mary Hardin Baylor. I have a master's degree in English from Texas A&M Commerce. I'm about halfway done with a PhD in English, but we'll see if I ever finish that or not. In terms of work, I work at Paris Junior College. I've been involved in teaching full-time for over 10 years and part-time for over 15. I have also done business. I've opened and operated my own businesses. I have been a lot of things in my life, okay? And something that makes me awesome, unique, or stand out, I'm a freelance journalist. I publish both locally, nationally, and internationally. I also run triathlons from time to time. I am a former Taekwondo and MMA trainer and instructor, and I have done a lot of things that you don't normally think of when you think of English professor, okay? And that's a good thing. It makes me different from everybody else, okay? So that's kind of an example. Do something like that, and you can bring it in. Like something else I could say, I have 2 wonderful children, and when I'm not working, they are the light of my life. They take up all that time. I love spending time with them, so if I'm not working, I'm usually with them. So that's kind of what's going on. Okay, that's kind of how that works. So I think if we follow all these things, then we'll have a good semester. Okay, I'm here for you. I expect to see some good essays, and I'm really looking forward to it actually, because this course, if you notice, by about the 2nd or 3rd essay, you'll start noticing that there is a theme that kind of runs throughout, and yeah, it's an interesting theme. It's cool. I like it. I spent a long time kind of developing this course, so it's a fun course to be had. You will work through your lessons. Go to content lessons and just work through each lesson, and each week you'll have so many lessons to do, and that will get you done. Oh, one quick thing, I do need to tell you that the course syllabus It's all there, what we're doing each week. I do reserve the right as the instructor to either speed up or slow down, because sometimes we need more time on something, or maybe we need to redo something, or sometimes we're really getting something and we don't need that as much time. So that is a good course guideline. I'm not one of those teachers that is just hard fast to the syllabus. Whether you get it or not, I adjust with what my students need. So I will be sending out an announcement every week, and that announcement will tell you what we're doing that week. And I will send it out both in the announcements here in the course, and it'll also send to your school email. And that will be the up-to-date, this is what we're doing, okay? So just be sure that you check that. Usually in 1302, they match up. That's very rarely do I have to change it, but if we have to, I reserve that right, okay? So just keep up with the announcements. All right. I look forward to a great semester. Happy summer too.